Want to become the king of pirates? Best get chomping on one of these. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 One Piece Devil Fruit powers.
Thank you all for stopping by. You must excuse me for not greeting you properly before.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most iconic abilities used by pirates and marines alike over the course of this masterful shonen series. Keep in mind, we aren't ranking these based on their raw power, but rather on how recognizable and impactful they are as a whole. Also, we have to have a pretty good understanding of its characteristics, name included. So don't expect to see Kaido and his mythical zone fruit appear on here, since we still don't know its bloody name. As always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which One Piece list you want to see next. Number 10, Flower Fruit. While Nico Robin herself is as beautiful as spring, and her devil fruit is all about blooming, you won't see her conjuring up any petals. She's in the business of creating limbs. Whether from the ground or even her own body, Robin can create sets of extra ligaments that can clutch, grasp, and pound the spines of anyone her new body parts cling to.
She spawned him!
Only she could get away with semi-torturing Frankie by growing a hand and, grabbing him by the nuts and bolts until he submits. Ouch. Number 9, Flare Fruit.
昔からそうさ、ルフィ。
Predominantly used by the likes of Ace before being passed down to Sabo, whoever ingests this spicy little number will likely find themselves earning the title of Fire Fist before long, mainly due to the fact it turns the user into a walking fireball.
Looks like you need to teach your crew some manners, Captain.
Fire gun!
Whether it's creating pillars of fire, a swarm of miniature flares with a nasty sting to them, or their very own supernova, this is by far one of the most dazzling representations of an elemental Logia to date. Here's hoping Sabo uses it to raise some hell against the celestial dragons. Number 8, String Fruit. How fitting that the most dangerous puppet master in all 4 seas has a devil fruit that allows him to literally pull strings. Whether it's turning civilians into his personal marionettes, swinging through the clouds, or slashing his enemies to ribbons with his razor-sharp thread, Doflamingo's abilities are downright nasty, opening the way for him to become a black market broker, as well as snag himself a kingdom after he secretly threw it into chaos in the first place. Watch yourself, ever since he became a warlord, he's got no strings to hold him down.
Yeah, kurusi.
Number 7, Sand Fruit.
Desert Spada!
You can't throw a kingdom into despair, rule a criminal organization, and defeat Straw Hat Luffy twice without having some serious kahunas, as well as a devil fruit that essentially turns your body into a desert. Not only does this power make Crocodile immune to most physical attacks, but also allows him to whip up sandstorms on the fly and even drain all the water out of a person's body near instantly. Unless you've drenched yourself from head to toe, it's more than likely you won't be able to land a hit on the crime lord before he leaves you buried under the dunes. Number 6, Magma Fruit.
Bakemono ka!
It's the Devil Fruit that turned a justice-obsessed Marine into a walking death machine. One happy to slaughter countless innocents just as long as his target was eliminated. No wonder everyone's afraid of a Kainu. The only thing more intimidating than his black and white views on humanity is the fact he can turn his fists into molten lava and burn through anything that doesn't cater to his views, even other fire users. You know, you're packing a whole new level of heat when you're responsible for paving the way for both Ace and Whitebeard's death via combusting their torsos. Number 5. Mochi-Mochi Fruit.
お前が俺に勝る要素は何一つない。
Taking something seemingly ridiculous and turning it into an arsenal of abilities that can devastate all but the strongest of pirates. That's Katakuri in a nutshell. Much like Luffy, his Devil Fruit allows him to turn his body into a substance with plenty of elasticity, only with a lot more room for creativity.
無駄なことだ。
Turning the whole area into a sticky death trap, creating numerous additional limbs, morphing his body into giant weapons, all of which can be combined with Haki to triple the damage. The dude can even turn himself into a turbo mochi donut to evade damage. Still surprised the Straw Hat Captain survived against this kind of savage sweetness. Number 4. Dark Dog Fruit.
In other words, I've become a darkness man.
What better tool for One Piece's ultimate villain than the power to drown all other Devil Fruit users in darkness? Much like Blackbeard himself, his abilities are a whole other level of sinister. While it does come with the unique drawback of making him susceptible to damage despite being a Logia user, the payoff is that he can push past the innate protection of other Devil Fruit users just by touching them.
Black hole!
Then there's those black holes capable of sucking in entire towns. Because what else would you expect from the Devil of the High Seas?
強者どもの潰し合いが
Number 3. Op Fruit. You can't be the Surgeon of Death without a kick-ass operating room. The bad boy of the 11 supernovas, Trafalgar Law's rather unique set of skills has made him quite the infamous figure, not only for the bizarre ways in which he can take lives, but the potential his Devil Fruit has as a gateway to eternal youth.
アンプテート
Anything trapped in his room can be taken apart, reattached, and teleported into any shape he desires. If he's feeling particularly nasty, he can even take out hearts and get to body swapping. Of course, the reason his power is so revered by the unsavory is the perennial youth operation, where in exchange for Law's life, he can make someone immortal.
人に永遠の命を与える不老手術
Number 2. Tremor-Tremor Fruit. You don't get the moniker of world's strongest without having some serious strength in your swing. Even as he trudged through his twilight years, Whitebeard remained at the top of his game when it came to physical force, mostly due to having a Devil Fruit that allowed him to punch the air so hard that it caused quakes.
本気で殺すんだ
No matter what's in his way, there's nothing the old geezer can't crack. He's shattered giants with one hand, he's caused sea quakes, he literally flattened a Kainu into a pancake. Hell, this Devil Fruit nearly single-handedly destroyed all of Marineford, and now Blackbeard has it. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here's some honorable mentions.
All I did was ask them a question.
Assemble chop chop parts きなりキングは取れねえだろうよい。
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Gumgum Fruit. If you're gonna aim to be the Pirate King, then you're gonna need a devil fruit that lets you throw down with the worst the 4 oceans have to offer. While being able to super stretch isn't exactly a new concept in terms of otherworldly abilities, Luffy has taken the novelty of expanding his limbs and turning it into one of the deadliest abilities of the series so far, not to mention the most recognizable. From the force of his accelerated punches, Gears 2nd through 4th, Snake Man, time after time, his rubber-based attacks have brought him victories thought impossible. Give it time and we have no doubt he'll find a way to Gum KO Kaido. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.